tournament is I send them a full case of Monopoly money, and that's like $20,000 in Monopoly money. I know, it's amazing, it's awesome. I know. You're welcome. It's actually I think a lot more than 20,000. It's a lot of Monopoly money, man. In Monopoly, they have like $500 bills and like $1,000 bills. There must be like $500,000 in one Monopoly game. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game. What's going on, everybody? My name is BC and Palomino. We're going to go ahead and jump into our second game of this best of 5 here. This is the second match, first with none other on the bottom left of Cloud Kingdom, the green, the Protoss, the Muppet, the Nick. And on the top right, we're going to see none other than the Zerg, the purple, the epic, Void Zone, the Void. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Ain't no thing to a baller. Yeah, Cataclaw. I love BC and Confused as well, man. He's one of my faves. He's definitely one of my favorite streams to tune into, man. And he's a great guy. Sexual. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying. Catch you later, Distanks. Thank you very much for tuning in, man. Thank you very much for signing up, also. Appreciate it. For Undercover Lover. Later, Gator. Alrighty, Forge Expand is on the way here. Just about, I think that's just pretty much perfect pylon placement here for that wall. And good old Voids is actually, I think he's actually going to scout inside his opponent's base. It's kind of strange. What is he up to? Is he up to something weird? This drone, man, he's just begging for a zap. That's exactly what he's begging for. And we are going to see Pool and the 15 hatch go down. Just like clockwork for Void Zones. Welcome everybody. If in case you haven't already, go ahead and smack around that follow button. Also, for any of you guys on YouTube, go ahead and smack around that subscribe button. Makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. Second game of this best of 5. Good old Voids has 1 win under his belt. Needs 2 more to make it official. I want cookies. Alright, this hatchery going down without any problem. This probe said, go ahead, do it. I'm just here to watch. And the expansion's going down relatively close. The hatchery is going to go down 50 in-game seconds before the Nexus. Second pylon going down. Pretty interesting placement there, actually. We'll see how that works out. And this Forge Fast Expand is looking a lot smoother than the last games, I'm going to have to say. No gas is being taken quite yet. What's this drone doing? Is he going for the third? Is he going for that magical third? Of course he is. There it is. Oh, ooh, man, you're so mean. I want some. 1 gas being taken now. Now, I've seen people take 1 gas before. I've seen that before. It's very common for people to grab double gases at the same time, but I've seen people take 1 gas. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Good old Void Zone's taking his third. Right under 5 minutes here. 0 gas to speak of, though. As the Overlord's going to keep an eye on this expansion. No one keeping an eye on this expansion. Probably see a Ling later on. Do that. Right now, I think Void Zone should really scout around this base. A lot of players, once they see a third go down so fast, will try and cannon it in. Can always be a big pain in the butt. First Ling moving on out. Where's the core? Oh shit. Where's the core? Where? Nick! 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 Good boy. That's right, Nick. Don't scare me like that, Nick. Not like that. Not like that. No! No, Dirte, don't do it. It's not. Don't. No. You see? Oh, baby. Alrighty, let's keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on our own supply. Double gas is being taken down at the main here. 1 queen for each base, except the third so far. This Overlord moving closer and closer to get in place for this third. You're fun. Oh, baby. Alright, well, we kind of had a... Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Opa, Gangnam Style. Oh, baby. MuppetNicke has some special plans here. Hopefully he'll have the economy here. Let's see where this Chrono Boost is going. To the +1 as well as the Warp Gate Tech on its way here. This Overlord is going to be so important. We're not seeing double Overlord scouting, but we are going to see this Overlord seeing exactly everything that he wants to see. He's going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He knows that one of the gateways is at the ramp. Seven gateways and a robotics facility. What could this mean besides just a lot of gateway units on 2 bases? This Overlord being so important, and we actually don't have any ground units yet. 1 zealot gonna pop out. Actually, quite strange. Look at this. From good old MuppetNicke, we have 41 workers. And we're gonna get our first army unit, our first gateway unit, in just a moment. So right now, good old voids, we see 10 spine crawlers going down. 5 at the natural, as well as 5 at the third, and I think that's going to be more than enough to hold it. We're going to find out in just a moment. Man, but did that get scouted, or did it get scouted? I think it got pretty scouted here. Some nice creep spreading going down at the third, as well as maybe at the other third, possible third. And this is going to be a pain in the butt here for MuppetNicke, as pretty soon this Roach production is going to start. We are moving just close enough to 10 minutes into the game here. Now, if he doesn't have any supporting units here, he could potentially deal with these spine crawlers. Either way, though, it's going to be difficult. I honestly don't think he should go for the natural. I mean, for the third. I think he should go directly for the natural here. This third is just so defended. 3 more spine crawlers going down. Units moving on out, but where's our proxy pylon? There's our proxy pylon, but it is going to get scouted. Looks like he is going to move for the natural, actually, instead of the third. Which I think is a good decision here, but we got 3 more spine crawlers at the third. This is going to be a really tough cookie to crack, assuming the cookie is extremely stale. A slow push moving on up for MuppetNicke. But he has the opportunity to make so many units, and if he waits for this Immortal to catch up to him, I think the attack is just going to be way too late. Tons of speedlings now congregating over at the natural. Oh, baby, this is going to be very difficult here. I don't think he can do it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think he can break this. I don't think he can break it. It's just now we're just about hitting the 12-minute mark. Ling moving on out to get a scout. He's going to lose about 1, but at a great cost. He knows where his opponent is, and damn, just look at all those spine crawlers. 30 more Lings are now in production as we are moving along our tech tree here. Infestation Pit has been activated. Once this pops, the Hive can be activated as well, and here we go. 115, 121 supply to 93. Now these Lings, if he can take out all these Lings for free, he could possibly push forward into these spine crawlers, but he's got to keep these sentries and immortals alive. Spine crawlers doing so much damage, but once all these zealots are done, this army is going to be so brittle and so delicate. The sentries just take so much damage from the spine crawlers. The immortals need a lot of gateway support so that they can put in maximum damage behind a safe amount of distance. And right now, MuppetNicke's army is really just getting trapped in between two walls made of dense spine crawlers. And it is, Jesus, just look at him. Oh, look at that animation. Look at the sexual harassment going down. But he is able to take out all of these. He is starting to. He needs the warpins though. He needs to prepare for these 32 lings that are just about to flood the base here. Where are the warpins? Where are the backup units? We need these backup units ASAP. This Immortal is actually able to survive, and all the spines were able to be taken down, but these lings are going to be the direct counter to no zealots in the composition. Things are going to be able to clean up. We need more and more units, but and yes, MuppetNicke is just broke right now. This is why we're not seeing any more units coming out from MuppetNicke. 18 more links to defend. This third is completely safe. However, this natural is in a little trouble. You have +1/1 zealots here. Very strong. Unless these links can get a nice round here. I think VoiDz is going to be able to hold this. And I'm very surprised that MuppetNicke was able to power down all of those spine crawlers, but at what cost? More and more stalkers coming up. We need zealots. We need zealots we need zealots in a few centuries for these zerglings. Right now, VoiDz is just desperately making as many links as possible. More and more spine crawlers going down here. Let's go ahead and look at VoiDzone's camera point of view. And look, that's actually, he's not making any more spine crawlers. He's moving the spine crawlers from his third, and that's going to actually trap these units. Ling's actually doing a great job against these stalkers, and the spine crawlers doing a great job against these zealots. More and more zealots moving in, more and more stalkers moving in, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. VoiDzones has held. The welcoming party of 4 more spine crawlers are going to usher in another victory for VoiDzones. Cataclaw. Honestly, dude, I was gonna make that joke, Cataclaw. I was totally gonna make that joke. The whole time that engagement was happening, I was thinking, should I make the joke or would that be messed up? I was thinking about it, man, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, man. I didn't do it. I was totally gonna do it though. But that's gonna be GG for MuppetNicke. EpochVoiDz getting his second win. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game, my undercover lovers. Big shout out to MuppetNicke. Thank you very much for joining the tournament, man. It's a pleasure to see some of your games.